fans, welcome to another character bio. This is the last character bio that we are going to do for this film, and it is none other than the very villainous guy behind me, Megatron. I'm sorry I'm a little bit late. I know I promised this video mid-month, but things came up, had to push to make sure that the next scene was done in time, right? Which should be airing this coming Saturday. 11 a.m. Eastern time, so make sure you guys tune into that. But let's go ahead and get into Megatron, right? So similar to Optimus Prime, guys, I wanted to keep Megatron a secret. We know that off of Predacons Rising, he basically got a taste of what it's like to be oppressed, if you will, right? He was controlled by Unicron and tortured for that time. It looks like there was like it looks like there was a battle of spirits within the physical body of Megatron, and Unicron's power is so vast that within that vessel he was able to torture his soul. So he says, you know, after he's freed from that, he says, you know, I realize what it's like now to feel that, and he doesn't want to do it on somebody else. So he basically takes off, disbands the Decepticons. The Decepticons are no more, right? Under his rule. Obviously, we know that Decepticons don't function like that. There's always going to be somebody to take up the helm of power. That's just the way villains work, right? Instead of mourning their leader, villains will be quick to take that spot, that position, and fill that totalitarian role, if you will, right? So now, in our case, right, the Combaticons, similar to Skyquake, they've been sent on a mission, and they have no idea of the events that took place here on Earth. They have no idea of the events that took place within the 3 seasons, so they're completely oblivious to that. They've been on a mission to hunt down Wreckers and Autobots and so on and so forth. And so that's why they're currently in the position that they're in, battling the Autobots, right? So Megatron, unfortunately, takes off, and in the RID series, he doesn't show up. I think his character is essentially replaced by Megatronus, right? But in our storyline, again, we're not following RID, we're not following comics, we're not following video games, we're doing our own thing. Obviously, you guys know by now that the Destructicons are such a massive threat that they threaten the entire universe, right? And as we explained in the previous character bio, Ratchet cannot deal with the loss of Optimus Prime, so he's trying to find some way, somehow, to bring him back. And now, with the threat of the Destructicons, it's even more important for him to find that ability to bring him back, right? And fortunately, he does. He finds the Covenant of Primus thanks to Smokescreen, goes down to the center of Primus, talks to Primus himself, pleads with Primus, advises him what's going on, and Primus can sense all this, right? He's got this, again, energy that we talked about, this energy where he can feel, he can sense evil is rising, he can feel the Destructicons, and he feels the essence, the fact that Unicron is on the verge of being resurrected. So in answer to that, he somehow manages to gather this energy, and within himself, he manages to bring Prime back to life. And so, you know, one of the things that is mentioned is, or one of the things that I guess as he's being built, Primus is showing him some images or uploading some images or whatever the case may be, and he essentially sees what's going on, and he knows that he can't handle those 4 big bots by himself, even with the help of the other Autobots, because there's a size comparison, there's a huge size comparison difference, and then there's a power difference, right? I mean, you've got Galvatron, who's the size essentially of Predaking. You've got Cyclonus and Scourge, who are the same size as Prime and Megatron 2.0, if you will, and then you've got Slipstream, who's essentially the same size as Ultra Magnus. So each one is huge and massive on their own, and so it would be very difficult for him to take on Galvatron 1-to-1, and to have those 4 around there. You know, he's going to basically need all the help he can get. So Primus tells him, hey, listen, I've got some coordinates. You're going to need some help. And the coordinates lead to Megatron. I know that, you guys may like this or may not. I don't know. But obviously there's a team up. Prime flies into the island or the planet of Char, where Megatron is in. He's just there. He's just in. Maybe he's thinking. He's contemplating. I don't know. But at the moment that we see him, he's there. He's sitting down. Primus pleads with him, or not Primus, excuse me, Optimus Prime essentially asks him for his help, and I think Megatron enjoyed that, and he enjoyed the fact that Optimus came to him for help. Remember, in season 1, it was essentially Megatron that went to Optimus Prime for help, if you will. He saved them right where Unicron, the rock Unicron, was about to crush him, and it was Megatron who came in, swooped in, and saved him, and then proposed this alliance. Now it's Optimus Prime proposing this alliance, so it's pretty interesting how that worked out. But let's go ahead, let's get into his bio. His bio says, self-imposed exile was nothing. Knowing he was still as strong a warrior as in the past, Megatron has survived alone. No longer worried about his now disbanded cause, now he must face not only his past, but fight for Cybertron's future to oust Unicron once and for all. And so there you have it. He's in exile, right? Self-imposed exile, which we just talked about. After Predacon's rising, he takes off. But I mean, he's undeterred. He's still strong. He's still Megatron. He's still, the same person that we saw, right? Again, there may be a different view at this particular moment. Maybe his lust for conquest has been diminished. Or maybe it hasn't. Who knows? Sometimes people change from who they were, and sometimes they relapse. They go back to who they were, right? So we don't know. You guys are going to have to wait and see, and finish out the conclusion of this project movie to see where we take them. But I guarantee you guys this. You guys are not going to be disappointed by what's to come. It's going to be something that it's going to shock you, it's going to amaze you, and you will not, like I said, you will not be disappointed. It'll excite you, and hopefully it'll give you that desire for more. So guys, that's essentially it. That's what I have for you on Megatron's Tech Spec. Hope you guys like it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this channel. There's still a lot of people that don't know. We get messages all the time. I was like, wow, I just came across this. I didn't know this was happening, and so on and so forth. Additionally, one last thing, we do have a Discord page that somebody has set up for us. They've put it up. I'll link that in the description below. We'll talk about that more on the next project update. So I'll give you guys all the details. We'll actually take a run through it, and we'll see what it's all about, so that way you guys know how to navigate through it. Guys, that's it. Until next time, till all are one, peace out.